Ralph Breaks the Internet was a pretty highly anticipated movie, not only because of that heavily marketed Disney princess scene that was only like 3 minutes, but mainly because the original Wreck-It Ralph was so good. While a lot of people agree that the sequel was pretty nice and it didn't feel like a cash grab, it seems like not everyone knows about not one, but 2 post-credit scenes in the movie. But what even less people know is that these post-credit scenes had a bit of trouble in production even existing, and today we'll be talking about how they almost didn't happen. Just be warned, I'll be going over the content of these scenes, so consider this a spoiler alert. The first little segment after a portion of the credits was Baby Moana in a car. She was playing this simple game of giving pancakes and milkshakes to cute animals. What's not to love about it? But then Ralph invades the game and makes the bunny explode, and the whole situation just becomes incredibly dark. If this scene sounds familiar to you, that's because it was in the trailer. However, it ended up not being in the actual movie due to how it just wouldn't fit in. As a result, this was about to just disappear from the entire movie, not show up after the end credits, and leave a lot of fans questioning where it went.
Pancake, 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 pancake. Eat, little bunny. Eat.
Ralph, you might want to try feeding the kitty for a little while.
The first teaser came out in March, said producer Clark Spencer, and by then we knew that scene wasn't going to be in the movie. The scene features a young girl in a car playing a game called Pancake Milkshake, a game that's been taken over by Ralph and Vanellope with gruesome results. Stories evolve over time, Spencer said. You get a scene like that and it's so brilliant and bored, and you're saying this is 100% going to be a movie because the audience goes crazy. Then you animate it and the film starts to shift, and you keep it in for a couple screenings where you really are trying to make it work, and then eventually you have to say, this does not belong in the movie. As a bonus, because this ended up being in the trailer but not the actual movie, the characters commented on the fact that it was absent from the entirety of Ralph Breaks the Internet, breaking the fourth wall but also accurately describing what fans were probably thinking. I think it's pretty cool that they still ended up putting the scene after the credits instead of just taking it out completely, since you'd get a lot of confused people walking out of the theater if they loved Baby Moana in the trailer. Of course, everyone who didn't even know about this post-credit scene just left, and they may never know. Unless, of course, you share this video with them. Wink. The second post-credit scene legit comes at the very end of the credits, and I'm not kidding when I say you have to wait at least a few minutes. The names scroll down endlessly, and you think to yourself, so this is how I spend my time. Is the second scene really worth watching, or am I just a loser? Well, fear not, because I'm a loser, and I sat through until the very end, despite almost nobody else in the theater besides me and one of my friends. I didn't have anything better to do with my time. Anyway, the second scene begins by promising the ghost town of a theater that they'll be getting a sneak peek at Frozen 2. Yay, let it go! Frozen, OMG, Elsa, I wanna be you, is what a lot of kids were probably thinking as they saw these words, but turns out they were completely bamboozled. It's a Rickroll, aka a Wreck-Roll, as we see Ralph sing along to one of the earliest memes that stormed the internet years ago. This one also didn't actually make it into the movie because it was a last-minute addition, an idea that didn't really go anywhere until after the credits were being made. The directors of Ralph Breaks the Internet thought it would be too late to include this Wreck-Roll because they were nearing the very end of production, but luckily it was animated as fast as possible. This idea for a post-credit scene felt so far in that the voice actor for Ralph himself wasn't in a good position to record. To his credit, John C. Reilly was on vacation and he got on a boat from an island, came to the city of New York, went in a recording studio, recorded it, and then went back out to have vacation with his family, Spencer said. Because we were in that time constraint of if we're going to do it, we need to record it now and get it into animation immediately, he did it, and the animators pulled it off. Rick Astley posted a clip of this on his Twitter account, and everything about it is godlike.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you
I mean, it doesn't look anything like me, does it?
This was worth sitting through the entirety of the credits for. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos, give a thumbs up, and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.